Hey everyone, today I came up with a really great idea to bring this dead AA battery back to life. But before I do that, I'm going to check it first with a voltage meter so no one thinks the result was staged in advance. As everyone can see on the voltage meter screen, it is still showing 0, and that means we cannot detect even a small amount of remaining energy inside this AA battery. So I can confidently confirm that this AA battery is truly dead. For the first step, I prepared a piece of sandpaper to rub both ends of the AA battery. This step has two important purposes. First, it helps remove any light rust, dirt, or oxidation that may have built up on the positive and negative terminals over time, because those layers can weaken contact and reduce performance. Second, the rubbing creates friction and a small amount of heat on both terminals, which may help reactivate the chemical reaction inside the battery and increase the chances of this battery recovery trick working successfully. Next, I also prepared a small glass jar, and I'll be using it in just a moment. But for now, I'm moving on to the most important step of the process. Has anyone here ever read a scientific article about this unusual battery charging method? This method was created by a recycling engineer from a poor neighborhood. The basic idea is to heat a mixture made from 1 can of Coca-Cola and 2 spoonfuls of salt until everything dissolves completely. After that, pour the solution into a small jar, place the dead battery inside, and soak it for around 10 to 15 minutes. Now, let me clearly explain the real principle behind this method for you. This process helps reactivate the remaining chemical materials still left inside the battery. Coca-Cola contains mild acids that help remove oxidation from the battery terminals, allowing better electrical contact. The salt solution improves conductivity around the outer surface, while the warm temperature helps speed up the internal chemical reaction. When all of these effects work together, the stored energy inside the battery is pushed to flow more efficiently again, allowing the AA battery to regain power and be used once more. And just like that, the 15-minute wait is finally over. Now I'm going to take this AA battery out of the jar. I'm not going to rush and put this AA battery into the clock just yet. First, I'll clean it one more time to make sure the surface is fully clean and ready to perform at its best. This is WD-40 multi-use oil. It is well known for its ability to loosen rusted parts, remove moisture, and clean away dirt stuck on metal surfaces. It also helps dissolve light oxidation on battery terminals and leaves a thin protective layer that improves contact and slows down future corrosion. Alright, now I'm going to check the energy inside this AA battery with the voltage meter and see what result we get. After being recharged, this AA battery is no longer like a brand new one, but it still has useful power left. It may not return to full strength like when it was first purchased, yet reaching more than half of its original charge is still enough for many everyday devices to keep working reliably. And just like that, today's experiment has officially come to an end. We started with a completely dead AA battery, one that looked like it had no value left at all. After going through each step together, cleaning it, treating it, and testing it again, we were able to bring back enough power for it to be useful once more. Maybe not like a brand new battery, but still enough to prove an interesting point. Sometimes the things we are quickest to throw away still have something left inside. All they need is the right method, a little patience, and the willingness to test something different. That is what makes simple experiments like this so fun to watch, because you never know what result you might get until the very end. I hope this video gave you something interesting to think about and maybe even inspired you to look at everyday objects in a new way. There are many small tricks and ideas around us that most people never try, and sometimes the simplest ones can be the most surprising. If you enjoyed spending this time with me, make sure to follow along for more experiments, useful tips, and curious tests coming in the next videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you again very soon.